And we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Keep playing hard. Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hard, hard. And watch the lane. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come on. 22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers. Hey, shoot. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Patterson. Open man is Cameron Batson. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hey, exit.
2nd and 4. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Patterson airing it out for Hamilton. And that's caught inside the 35. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 76 yards.
Protein spill. Check 15, check 15. Jump. Watch twins. Leo. Get it.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Watch out.
Back in his home state, Royce Freeman getting the carry. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 3. Shit. Raider 1. 29.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check. Watch safety creep. Lie down. Safety's creeping. 29. Express. Smooth.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Carr will try it again on second down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3, alert flat, express.
On third and long, it's Carr. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
Check hot. Big air. Greystone, travel. Go. You must be dreaming. Fair. Fight.
From the gun, Patterson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
X3, 218, chop. Hey. Check 9. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Now.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. Well, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
SOS. White.
On first down, they run with Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll find Moreau here. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get. Him down. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Check 4, check 4. You're mine. Hey, Echo. Who's right, C? Switch up, switch up. Kill, 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 kill. Who's right? Switch gears. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
6 guys, check 6 guys. You're mine. 808. Hey, Haywood.
To try again after the sack. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Watch the end. Slam, slam, slam. 25, check 25, check 25.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check it out, 80 weapons. Yeah. Wide, get wide. Shoot. Say. Hey, lock it.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Rock it. Hey, Delta.
Operating from the gun, Patterson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Switch. Have me. Back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Check. Later one. Hey, high 7.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Go.
Yep. Check 24. Check 24.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Look at me, zipper. Hard.
Tighten up.
Five.
Watch the ship.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
All right, 50, plant. Look, squeeze. Now.
Ship. 35's the mic. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Charlie.
Check nickel.
Hey, Sam on.
Slide.
Leo.
Check 50.
6'6", bullet high.
Joker. Watch twins.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. This is taken at the 23. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10.
Check 43. Check low. Lucky. You got tight.
White Monday down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, Raider 2. Express.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Now. 180. 180. We're good. 280.
Out.
12 jumbo.
Watch out.
637. Hey, Alpha. Express.
Motion. Check. Shift.
Yes, sir.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
White Monday. Topper. 93. 90.
Shotgun now for Carr. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Carr now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. Watch the shit. Go Chief. Check. White. Express. 29. It's up.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Shit. White. Here we go. Shit. Get down.
Safety's creeping. No. Off.
That's it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
185.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Down. Mike, 56, right? 180. 56. Hey, we're good. 280.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Now Carr. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Hey, Zeus. Zeus right, Chief. Zeus right. Express.
Now Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He's going to field this at the 4. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On first down, Patterson. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, lock it. Check. Move. Yo, go. Rock it. Hey, go.
2nd and 5. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hey, Wahoo! Charlie, 64, reach. Turn up. Kill, turn up.
On 1st and 10, Patterson. And incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
You draw Porter. Go. Watch the whip. Hey, Mike 52. Greystone, travel. Get the ball. 49, check 49. Check 4.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
go. Back now.
From the gun on third down, Patterson. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Switch gear. Your mind. Undercut. OP. 3, alert 3. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, echo.
Carr now on first down. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. And let's pin the mirrors back.
Throwing on first down, Patterson. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
He's coming. Double up.
Look, squeeze.
They'll run with Lindsey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Did your high school have that saying, push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Yeah. Hey, Sam on. Leo.
From the gun on 3rd down, Patterson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 16, Raiders 13. Brandon McManus, the kickoff for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Check 31, check 31.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
3 bud, 3 bud, 3 bud. Check, 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 check. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Check the recon, 132 fighter. Yep.
I got him. He's mine.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Mike 54. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Slam.
There. Ready?
On 1st down, Patterson. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Now.
35's the night.
Hey, team 6. Let's go.
From the gun, Patterson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw his Carr. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Check 24, check 24. Low. White Monday down. Tighten up. Watch the ship. Hey, watch it.
Well, Jumbo.
Rush in.
Express.
Rush in.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got him in. It's Brown. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more coming.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Express. No cheese. No. White. 808.
Hey, Alpha.
Jump it down.
Watch twist.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. The two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. A huge play there for Denver. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. So again, they'll run with Freeman. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Watch the shit.
Now it's Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You got nothing. Shit.
Go out.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. No. Off. Check safety. Check. 36, 36.
Bang, 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 let's go.
They're going with Lindsey, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
What now? What, Eddie? One, Raider one. Express. That's right.
Kill.
Hey, 734.
Kill.
You're mine.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jabal Sheard in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Hey, we're good. Ready?
One final try now for Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up.